Venus in Aries makes a person passionate, assertive, and eager in matters of love and aesthetics. They tend to be impulsive, preferring immediate gratification and may rush into relationships headfirst. While this can lead to exciting, passionate relationships, it may also lead to occasional conflicts due to their assertive nature. Having Venus in the 6th house indicates a desire to serve others in their relationships, seeking harmony and mutual growth. They care deeply about the well-being of their partner and show their love through acts of service. However, they might struggle with setting boundaries, often putting others' needs above their own. In terms of career, Venus in the 6th house suggests potential success in roles in service or care industries. Their aesthetic sense can also be well utilized in creative fields like fashion or interior design. They may also excel in occupations that require diplomacy and negotiation. The positioning of Venus in Aries and the 6th house suggests a strength in following their passions fearlessly, with a strong drive to make things happen. They can be beautiful catalysts for change with their larger-than-life personality. Their challenges may lie in impulsive behavior, a lack of patience, and sometimes being too assertive or combative. For personal growth, understanding the importance of patience and careful consideration could lead to more satisfying relationships and career achievements. It's important to learn to slow down, think before acting, and find a balance between self and others. Venus in Aries in the 6th house offers a life lesson in achieving harmony between passion and service, assertiveness and understanding. Venus in Taurus in the 6th house suggests a grounded, sensual nature with a strong appreciation for beauty, comfort, and routine. This placement values stability and reliability, especially in relationships and daily life. There is a natural charm and warmth, making interactions with others pleasant and harmonious. In relationships, loyalty and long-term commitment are priorities. There is a preference for partners who provide security and share a love of simple pleasures. Affection is expressed through tangible actions like cooking, care, or creating a comfortable environment. Challenges may arise from a tendency to resist change or cling too tightly to routines and people. The 6th house focus brings a connection between love and work or health. There may be a passion for creating beauty in daily tasks or fostering harmony in the workplace. Venus here often finds joy in serving others or taking pride in perfecting small details. There is also a love for natural beauty, which may reflect in health-conscious habits or a career involving aesthetics, wellness, or hands-on creativity. Strengths include a steady, dependable nature, excellent taste, and the ability to create lasting value in both personal and professional areas. Challenges involve avoiding excessive indulgence or becoming too focused on comfort at the expense of growth. Perfectionism or overworking to gain approval can also be obstacles. The lesson lies in embracing change and finding balance between stability and adaptability. By learning to let go of rigid expectations and welcoming new opportunities, this placement can thrive in both love and work. Grounding the Taurus love of beauty and comfort in purposeful routines brings fulfillment and growth. Venus in Gemini in the 6th house signifies a thirst for variety and mental stimulation. These individuals are quick-witted, communicative and curious. There's a love for learning and they often enjoy hobbies that engage their minds. In relationships, they are drawn to intelligent, articulate partners. These individuals appreciate the mental connection and find conversations to be a great bond builder. On the negative side, they may struggle with consistency. Their changing interests may make them seem unreliable, as they may move on to something new without finishing what they started. Personal growth comes from learning to balance their intellectual curiosity with the need for stability and follow-through. In terms of career, they can excel in fields that require communication skills, brainpower, and adaptability. Jobs in teaching, writing, or any roles that involve sharing knowledge or information would be a good fit. Their mutable energy and flexibility make it easy for them to adapt to changing circumstances at work. However, their working style can be frantic and inconsistent due to their constantly shifting interests. This may lead them to be perceived as unsteady or disorganized. Mastering time management and organization could greatly enhance their work life. The strength of this placement is their intellectual agility and communicative skills. They can easily engage with different people and navigate varying situations. Their challenge is to learn consistency and perseverance, to ensure their potential intellect and charm do not go to waste. For this placement, consistency is their biggest lesson. Their intellectual curiosity is a gift, but it should not keep them from fully committing to and completing their goals. Having Venus in Cancer in the 6th house suggests a person who values emotional connections, and shows love through nurturing and caring. They may advocate strongly for those they care about, whether in personal or work relationships, often putting the needs of others before their own. This placement indicates a tendency towards emotional sensitivity and a need for security in relationships. It can make one prone to worry, especially in matters of health and work. They may find comfort in routine, order, and cleanliness. These individuals might be drawn to careers that let them connect with others on a personal level, such as nursing, teaching, or counseling. Their need for stability can also lead to a career in finance. Strengths associated with this placement include compassion, devotion, and a natural ability to care for others. They are often seen as reliable, with a deep sense of responsibility towards their loved ones and their work. However, they might face challenges, such as becoming overly dependent on others for validation or struggling with change when it disrupts their routine. They may also have difficulty setting boundaries, and can feel taken advantage of. For personal growth, learning how to communicate their own needs, and finding a balance between caring for others and self-care is important. Additionally, learning to feel secure in their own abilities, rather than relying on external validation, brings personal growth. The key challenge is to learn how to balance the need for emotional security with the necessities of everyday life and work. Having Venus in Cancer in the 6th house shapes a caring, loving, nurturing individual, eager to help and connect with others. It can also pose challenges that make the journey to self-growth an essential part of their life experience. People with Venus in Leo in the 6th house are naturally magnanimous and warm at heart. They prefer to be the center of attention in social situations, exuding confidence and charisma. These individuals devote themselves fully to their relationships, always seeking to make their partners feel special. They love grand gestures and expressive displays of affection. At work, these individuals are creative and ambitious, often thriving in roles that let them utilize these traits. They are dedicated workers with a strong sense of responsibility towards their colleagues. They have an inherent need to feel appreciated and recognized for their efforts and may become frustrated if their hard work goes unnoticed. One strength of this placement is their dedication and zeal. People with Venus in Leo in the 6th house have a knack for putting their hearts into everything they do, fueling their success. However, this can also be a challenge as their need for validation can make them vulnerable to criticism. In terms of personal growth, learning to value oneself independently of others' opinions is a significant lesson. They may initially struggle with their need for recognition, but realizing that self-worth is not determined by external validation enables them to be more self-reliant. In relationships, the key lesson is to understand that love doesn't always have to be dramatic or grand to be meaningful. The need for attention can sometimes overshadow deeper emotional connections. Recognizing and attending to the subtler aspects of relationships can foster more genuine, intimate bonds. Overall, people with Venus in Leo in the 6th house are driven, passionate, and radiant, but learning to moderate their need for approval and cherishing the quieter moments can lead to a more balanced, fulfilling life. Venus in Virgo in the 6th house points to a personality that is detail-oriented, practical, and service-minded. This individual tends to value structure, routine, and meticulousness in both their personal life and relationships. They may express their affection through acts of service, showing their love by helping their partners in practical ways. They may seek relationships that feel safe, stable, and grounded. Career-wise, such individuals might thrive in areas that require precision and a strong eye for detail. Jobs in the health sector, administration, or fields that require efficiency and practical problem-solving skills could suit them. Strengths include a dedicated attitude to work and relationships, and an ability to bring structure and organization into their environment. This can lead to harmonious and efficient workspaces and partnerships. However, the challenge here can be a tendency to be overly critical or nitpicky. They may sweat the small stuff, leading to unnecessary stress or conflict. They may also struggle with perfectionism or fear of imperfection, creating pressure in both personal and professional settings. Personal growth lessons include learning to relax more, appreciate the bigger picture, and understand that perfection is not always achievable or necessary. Achieving balance between attention to detail and a more holistic viewpoint would be beneficial. Moreover, they should also realize that love can be expressed in more ways than through practical support, and should strive to be more spontaneous and affectionate in their relationships. Having Venus in Libra in the 6th house denotes a person who values harmony, beauty, and balance, playing out especially in their daily routines, work, and health practices. They crave peaceful environments and relationships and seek to build a sense of symmetry in all they do. They tend to be diplomatic and tactful, with a knack for mediating conflicts and bringing people together. When it comes to relationships, this placement may indicate someone who desires fairness and balance in partnerships. They are amiable and sociable, attracting others with their charm, grace, and artistic eye. However, due to their strong need for harmony, they may avoid conflict, which can lead to pent-up frustration or resentment. In professional life, they often excel in careers that involve aesthetics, harmony, or human interaction. Such fields may include design, diplomacy, human resources, or realms of mental and physical health. They can use their knack for diplomacy to solve problems and their eye for aesthetics to make environments more pleasant. Strengths associated with this placement include diplomatic skills, aesthetic sensibility, and a desire for balance and harmony. However, challenges include a tendency to avoid conflict and an overemphasis on outer appearances. A significant lesson for personal growth is learning to confront and handle conflicts directly rather than avoiding them. It is also crucial for them to realize that beauty and balance are not just about appearances but also about inner values and integrity. Over time, they could learn to better manage their desire for harmony with their need to express their personal needs and desires. Having Venus in Scorpio in the 6th house means one is likely to be passionate, intense, and dedicated in their work and personal life. They possess a deep need for emotional connection and expression. They're driven by secrets, mysteries, and the hidden nuances of life and relationships. This placement indicates a robust work ethic and a high level of commitment towards work duties. Metaphysical or healing professions can be a good fit. These individuals are drawn to intense, consuming relationships. With a lover, they demand deep bonding and intimacy. They do not settle for superficial connections and may have trust issues or struggles with jealousy. The strengths for these individuals include their dedication, intuition, and consistency. They excel in careers where uncovering secrets or doing detailed work is required. These people have a magnetic charm that attracts others. However, they also face challenges. Their intense emotions can lead to destructive tendencies like jealousy or obsessiveness. They could struggle with letting go and moving on. They may also tend to overanalyze health issues or work routines. The path to personal growth includes learning to trust more and fear less. These individuals need to balance their deep intensity with acceptance and open-mindedness. Appreciating the simple joys in work and health can help create a more balanced life. Their intensity is not a drawback but a strength when used correctly. Harnessing their power for transformation can foster great personal growth. Their journey involves finding a purposeful outlet for their powerful emotions. Venus in Sagittarius in the 6th house reflects an upbeat personality that delights in exploration, learning, and risk-taking. The love for adventure extends to every aspect of life. Freedom and fun are paramount to their happiness, making them sociable and enthusiastic. They enjoy sharing their adventures and experiences with others. In relationships, these individuals are straightforward and friendly. They prefer partners who can keep pace with their adventurous lifestyle. A danger, however, lies in their fear of confinement, leading to restlessness in relationships. The commitment can feel restricting, posing a challenge. In a career setting, those with this placement tend to thrive in roles that allow them to blend operational duties with opportunities for adventure or learning. Positions in travel, education, or outdoors where routine tasks intermingle with uncharted territories are desirable. However, their expansive mindset can lead them to overlook minor details, lending to potential issues at work. Strengths associated with this placement include independence, enthusiasm, and the ability to uplift others with their zest for life. Challenges include a fear of restrictions leading to commitment issues and an inability to focus on details. Life lessons could involve learning to appreciate the small things in life, along with gaining insight into the importance of consistency and dependability. Issues with impatience, impulsiveness, and rash decisions might serve as necessary catalysts for their growth. In the end, their potential journey involves balancing their love for freedom and adventure with consistency and reliability. Having Venus in Capricorn in the 6th house suggests a practical, disciplined, and ambitious approach to love, work, and personal values. The individual is likely committed, reliable, and values stability and order. In relationships, they are loyal, showing love through actions more than words. They may take time to open up emotionally, preferring to build trust slowly over time. In terms of career, this placement favors professions requiring organization, responsibility, and detail-oriented skills. They may excel in fields related to health, service, or management, as they are good at handling tasks efficiently. Venus in Capricorn in the 6th house also brings challenges. The person might struggle with being overly practical, sacrificing passion for stability. They may become workaholics, neglecting personal life for professional achievement. However, these challenges bring personal growth opportunities. Learning to balance work with relaxation and emotional connections can lead to a more fulfilling life. Balancing their pragmatism with creativity can lead to increased satisfaction in relationships and work. This position also indicates a potential strength in maintaining long-term relationships and accomplishing goals. They may have the quality of bringing order to chaos, making them valuable in both their personal and professional lives. Their persistency, patience, and dedication are their key strengths, which make them reliable partners and trustworthy employees. Combining all of these aspects, it becomes clear that Venus in Capricorn in the 6th house individuals are those who value structure, work hard for what they want, and strive for stable, meaningful relationships. Their growth lies in learning to embrace spontaneity, allow themselves to be vulnerable in love, and avoid Venus in Aquarius in the 6th house suggests a personality that values independence, innovation, and fairness in both relationships and daily life. There is a unique and creative approach to routines and work, often with a desire to improve systems and help others in unconventional ways. This placement brings a love for teamwork and progressive ideas. In relationships, there is a preference for intellectual stimulation and mutual respect. Love often develops through shared ideals, friendship, or collaboration in work or social causes. Affection is expressed through thoughtful actions and support, but there may be a tendency to prioritize freedom and individuality over emotional closeness. Challenges include maintaining emotional intimacy and balancing personal independence with commitment. The 6th house focus ties Venus to work, health, and service. This placement excels in creating harmony in work environments and improving efficiency with creative solutions. Careers involving technology, social work, or innovative projects may be fulfilling. Artistic talents can also show up in practical ways, such as design or creating beauty within structured systems. Challenges may involve maintaining consistency and avoiding feeling confined by routine. Strengths include adaptability, originality, and the ability to connect with diverse people. This placement thrives in roles that encourage collaboration and forward-thinking approaches. Challenges involve staying grounded and ensuring balance between work, personal needs, and relationships. The lesson is to blend Aquarius's visionary nature with the 6th house's focus on discipline and service. Grounding innovative ideas in practical actions and fostering emotional depth leads to fulfillment in both personal and professional life. A person with Venus in Pisces in the 6th house is likely to be sensitive, compassionate, and capable of deep emotional connections. They are often intuitive and highly perceptive, making for strong empathetic qualities. They are likely to express love by providing service to others, deriving immense pleasure from helping and supporting those around them. In relationships, they tend to be an understanding and selfless partner. However, this can lead to challenges if they constantly put the needs of others before their own. They may end up feeling unappreciated, leading to emotional upset. They also have a tendency to idealize partners, which could result in disillusionment if reality falls short. Career-wise, they are likely very organized and systematically inclined, making them suitable for work that involves meticulous planning and attention to detail. Careers in healthcare, human resources, or customer service could be good fits. Their natural tendency to help others could also make them successful in charitable or nonprofit organizations. Strengths of this placement include their empathy and desire for harmony in relationships. They can create a grounded and pleasant work environment. Their challenges include a potential fear of conflict and a sense of obligation that may lead to overworking or feeling taken for granted. For personal growth, learning to establish personal boundaries and cultivate self-care is important. They should strive to balance their need for service with their own emotional and physical well-being. They need to learn the value of saying no when necessary and realize that taking care of themselves is not selfish but essential for their happiness and effectiveness. They should also work on keeping expectations realistic to avoid unnecessary disappointment.